Oh. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another stream session for Cinema Crusaders. I'm so happy to be here. I'm your host for today. I am Dave Howard, Nemesis, as I'm otherwise known in Crusader Land. I am so happy to be with you here today. We got a classic movie this time, no prehistoric women in sight. We're going to be watching A House on Haunted Hill, preceded by a very special Superman cartoon. But first, I want to welcome my fellow Crusaders who are joining me for this wonderful, wonderful film session today. First, I'm going to welcome my man behind the scenes, our CEO, the wonderful, the talented, the beautiful Mr. Al Mega. How you doing, Al?
Oh, I feel so sexy now. Thank you.
Then I also want to welcome the Real Romance team. They talk movies on their own podcast. They do a great job over there, and I am so glad to have them back for this second installment. Bamf and Bob, and I'm not sure if I call her Miss Bamf, so I'm going to call her Miss Brittany. Welcome back, Real Romance team. So glad to have you here.
It's great to be here.
Hi, everybody.
I mean, I'm loving the hair, man. That green look good.
Yeah. Thanks. And not last, and certainly not least, I am very happy to have my fellow co-host on Sloppy Spoilers. Very wonderful and talented. And hey, I got to say, he's beautiful as well. Mr. Steve Sellers, Shadewing. How you doing, Shadewing?
Doing pretty good right now. I'm really pumped and looking forward to these films.
Come on, bro. Do that Fabio Shadewing with those locks of yours.
Yeah, my 80s rocker band hair.
So this week, we are bringing you a classic horror movie from the past. It is the 1959 classic by Vincent Price, House on Haunted Hill. And we're also going to bring you a short from 1941 from the Superman cartoons back there, a classic episode from that great animated series called The Mad Scientist. So without further ado, I'm going to kick it over to the man on the back end, Al, and let him take it away.
Come on, everybody. Let's enjoy this Fleischer cartoon. This was back in the day when animation was really sexy, man. I wish they would go back to that innocence and that, I don't know, it looks so great. I wish we would kind of go back to the style sometimes. It just looks sexy. So, folks, I'm about to start sharing this awesome screen here. Yeah!
Let's do it.
It's the Human Torch.
Brings back memories. I used to watch this shit as a kid, man.
Look at that. Me too, man. The 80s, bro.
You got to love that old music.
But just that whole intro, look how awesome it is. So simple.
Oh, it's not even with DC. It's an arrangement with Action Comics specifically.
Yeah.
And Superman magazines.
Yeah. It's secondary to Action.
Approved.
Look at that. Shout out to Seymour.
Yeah.
Definitely shout out to Dave Fleischer, son.
You got to get that comic book commission stamp.
In the end,
Space, the final frontier.
there once existed a planet known as
Voltron.
a planet that burned like a green star in the distant heavens. Their civilization was far advanced and had brought forth a race of supermen with mental and physical power to the absolute peak of human perfection.
They were able to make their planet
There
glow.
came when giant quakes threatened to destroy Krypton.
Oh, that
forever.
radiation.
One of the planetary scientists, sensing the approach of doom, placed his infant son in a small rocket ship and sent it hurtling in the direction of the Earth, just as
War never changes.
Where's Marlon Brando? I can't see him.
The rocket ship sped through star-studded space, landing
Whoa,
safely
look
on
how
Earth with
fast
a
that
precious
shit
little
went.
Krypton sole survivor.
Like a busted
A
nut.
passing motorist found the uninjured child and took it to an orphanage. As the years
Orphanage?
went by,
Burned down soon
to
after.
maturity, he found himself possessed of amazing physical powers.
You hear this though? No Martha and Clark Kent. He was in an
Yeah.
orphanage.
Crazy.
People believe tall buildings at a single time. The infant of Krypton is now the Man of Steel, Superman.
Woo!
Who best be in a position to
That's a
use his
great way
amazing
to kind of
powers
look at
and
Superman.
never-ending
What if
battle
he
for
was
truth
in an
and justice?
orphanage and wasn't raised by
Superman has
parents
assumed
like
the
that? Would
disguise
he
of
have been
Clark
still the
Kent,
same good
mild
guy,
mannered
really?
reporter for a great
Like this?
metropolitan newspaper.
Mont Pa Kent made a big difference.
Yeah, man.
I love that classic costume.
Kent,
But the animation is just so beautiful.
just received a
Yeah, it is.
threatening note. Okay, Mr. White. Lois, another note from the mad scientist.
Coming in.
Look at this. Nosy ass.
Listen to this warning. He plans to strike tonight. Beware.
Johnny doesn't do that, okay, guys?
My
So, you know.
electrophanesia ray strikes tonight at 12.
Electrophanesia, right?
Send this thing to a handwriting analyst.
And failed to heed my warnings. Beware, I strike at midnight. This nut may prove dangerous.
Like, why even tell
Kent, you help Lois follow up her lead.
Look at the upward strokes on
We
the
have an angle
keys.
on this thing. Yes, sir.
But, Chief, I'd like the chance to crack the story on my own.
What?
Oh,
Thanks, Steve.
but Lois,
Eyebrows aren't important.
don't you think that's a dangerous mission?
That is a very lowest thing to do.
Go Lois.
Hey, hey, see, this flies a plane. All right, let me grab this plane, dudes, later. Brittany, you know how to fly a plane?
No, that is not my wheelhouse. I feel like I'm letting y'all down. I'm flying this plane.
That's why you'll never date Superman.
And he really knows how to do a vulture.
The hour has come.
I wonder whose hairstyle he shares.
I think if you got an evil bird riding on your shoulder, your job choices are somewhat limited.
Yo, what's that? A little bit on the top and bald in the back?
He definitely has a take over the world haircut.
Yeah, he has his quarter mohawk.
We're 12 years after we saved the strip around the side.
Yo, Bam, I want you to style your hair like that. Have that quarter mohawk going on. What's
You
up?
have to pull off the mohawk. I can pull off that side part, though.
This animation is beautiful.
It's a lot better than Cal Arts, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Look at this dude bouncing. That crow is creepy, though.
That's the official Comic Crusaders haircut from now on, right there.
That's the initiation.
After a good hazing.
It reminds me of an episode of Jackass.
Yeah, it's better than trying to carry cherries, you know, with your ass cheeks and shit, like the other movie.
Look at this guy, man. The mad scientist is ahead of his time. He's wearing eyeshadow and everything.
I just love how Lois goes through the front door into the evil scientist's lair.
Well, isn't that what white people do in all movies? Hey, yo, let me find out what's going on here.
Yeah. Or in the classic, who's there?
You want this story?
White people are mad brave in horror movies. This was Latinos and blacks that get murdered quick.
She got taken out off screen. Oh my god.
Yeah, look at that
Like, we don't
crow.
even get to see her go down.
There's a dude with a hatchet out there. Who's there? Let me open the door.
You know you're in trouble when the crow starts talking shit.
Yeah.
How is that?
Freaking laser beams.
Look at this dude.
True to his threat, the mad scientist, whose warnings have held the city in a grip of terror, went on his rampage of destruction on the stroke of midnight. The deadly impact of his mysterious ray smashed the famous Tower Bridge, hurling cars and pedestrians into the river.
But look how clean this animation was, dude. What do you guys think compared to the animation of today? Isn't it so clean and just simple and nice?
He looks like Superman. It's awful.
He just changes in the fucking stockroom.
I still can't believe
Superman
no
looks like a
cancer.
hero.
Let me look around. I didn't do that before.
Why does it look like he has a? Why do you look like he had a Hitler mustache there for a second though?
Oh shit!
Look, there's a weird shadow there.
Right? So he looked to the floor and Superman was watching him anyway.
Why do you look around like, hello?
So that we know he's looking around, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Uh-oh.
fun.
Man, what did the Empire State Building do to you?
Oh man!
I had no idea that
Man, that thing.
Superman ever existed without the Kents.
And look at the way the building bends, bro.
It's like
Yeah.
the ink machine.
That's some good ass steel.
For real.
And that antenna is plugged in good, son. That's my dude, man. Soups, kiddo. I love this cartoon
Take it
series.
like a man.
But how do you feel, guys, about that arc? What if he was an orphan instead of Ken? I mean, do you really think it would have made a huge difference in the comic book world?
Well, Red Sun had him go into Soviet Russia, and he still turned out not too badly.
Yeah.
That's a great story by Mark Millar. Absolutely, I love it.
Plus, you had Shazam that was an orphan, so
Yeah, but throwing that angle to Superman, though.
yeah, I don't know.
I mean, Batman would have killed him because he wouldn't have said their name Martha.
That's fucked up.
I definitely think he would have ended up more streetwise and not more as corny and aw shucks like down home Kansas as he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but look at his animation and drama, bro. I mean, for real. I love it. This is Superman at its core, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great use of color, too.
Isn't it?
Plus, this is before Superman was like completely OP, so the mad scientist still knocked him down a little bit, you know? There are versions of Superman, like Superman Prime, where he would have just like sneezed and the mad scientist would be in orbit around Pluto or something.
Sneezed, it would have just farted. That's it.
Yeah.
Imagine a Superman farted could that knock down a wall?
Oh, hell yeah.
What do you guys think?
Super breath, right?
That's entering Man of Steel, Woman of Kleenex territory.
You know what? When Superman sits, though, is an ordinary wipe good enough to clean them? I don't know. It's the question.
Al Mega asking the questions everybody wants to know. I feel like I'm in Mallrats right now or something. Like Brody.
I'm definitely getting Kevin Smith vibes from this conversation.
Damn, he just has access to the tail. Puts him in. Fine.
He is through sun in jail. You're done.
Mad scientist in cell. Yeah, I think people can tell that.
Story by Lois Lane. Like, blow her up. Yeah, she blew you up, son.
Yeah, Superman does all the work and Lois gets all the credit.
Typical.
Oh, man. It's time, guys.
Woo!
It's time for the feature presentation. You ready?
On the hill. Here we go.
But is the hill haunted or the house?
Oh, no. You're on my mind. Yeah.
And then add the new one, I guess.
I have a confession I have to make. I have never seen this whole movie all the way through.
I have, but it was on a riff track.
Everybody scream. Go ahead. Oh, damn. I'm not going to help you if you scream like that. Oh, damn.
What is your favorite scary movie?
What cow is dying? Oh, look at this guy's head. Holy shit.
I think that's the dude from the Maltese Falcon.
May I introduce myself?
Yeah, that was Bamf's hairstyle from the picture I got when he interviewed.
In just a minute, I'll show you the only really haunted house in the world.
It's been a long time since then.
Didn't they do a remake of this film a few years ago called King Ghost or something?
No, they remade this film as House on Haunted Hill.
Yes, they did. You're right.
What year did that come out, dear?
I
only
think
spent one
that-
night there, and
I
when
think
they
they're looking
found me
at-
in the morning,
I don't know. I've seen both of them.
I thought I had heard that 13 Ghosts was like based on this as well, but
Boing.
Yes, that. Oh, my man, Vince.
there he is.
Lauren,
I love.
I rented the house on Haunted
I
Hill
don't know. I
tonight
mean, I
so
guess
that
it's
my wife can give a party.
It's the
This
dude from
sounds
Thriller.
Party.
Ew. that's
Darkness crosses across the land. The midnight hour is close at
Strange
hand.
and Ghosts.
Let me tell you, this man was a big part of my horror childhood. Let me tell you, watching movies on Fox
If any of
5
you
back
will
in the
spend
day.
next 12 hours in this house, I'll give you each $10,000. Or your next of kin in case you don't survive.
Awesome.
Ah, but here come our other guests.
One of my favorite Vincent Price moments, though,
Boing.
his appearance as the devil
My
in the
wife's
Twilight
idea to
Zone.
have our guests
Yeah.
come
Oh,
in
yeah,
and
bro. That was
house.
great. Great stuff.
She's so amused.
Sure, you're not thinking in Burgess Meredith?
My sense of humor is, shall we say,
No, that was he was the devil in that one in the monastery.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what he
Tonight
means.
in the
Yep.
house on Haunted
Although
Hill.
Burgess, yeah, also.
Oh,
Burgess
yeah,
was great.
yeah. I think I know what you're talking about.
This is Lance Schroeder, a test pilot. So no doubt
Whoa.
a brave man.
I know this
Don't you
guy.
think you can be much braver if you're paid for it?
And back in the day when you could smoke a stove in a movie.
$10,000 I'll give him. If he's
You can
brave
smoke
enough
weed
to
in a
stay
movie
on.
nowadays, but God forbid you smoke a
Mrs. Ruth
cigarette.
Bridges. You've no doubt read her column in the newspapers. She says her reason for coming.
She
to
looks
the
like
party
Lovey
is to
from
write a
Gilligan's
feature
Island.
article on ghosts. She's also desperate.
Oh,
for
Lovey.
money. Gambles.
Why does everybody have the Oh Jesus
You already
handles in
met
their
Watson
cars?
Pritchard, a man living in.
They didn't know how to drive.
There goes
Yeah.
Thurston Howell right
Like to
there.
Spend another night here.
Ah,
I wonder why. He says for money.
look at money, but I could see Dave in a hat like
This is
that though,
Dr.
for real.
David Trent, a
Oh,
It looks
yeah.
like a funeral procession.
He claims that my ghost.
I'd rock a hat like that.
Area.
That's
My
Shaywin
grandpa-
right there. I could see Shaywin with a hat like that, looking all down, thinking about Omen comics.
Around the mountain
Yeah.
lions.
After my grandpa died, I inherited a bunch of his hats, but my head is too damn big.
Thousands of people who
There
work
goes
with
Brett
me
without
actually
green
need
hair.
10,000 more than
Just
Bob.
analyzing the
Supports
situation.
her whole family. Isn't she pretty?
Oh, so pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, she isn't
Party's
going to do
starting
anything in the
now.
plot because she's just pretty.
And you have until midnight to find.
Look at that big
Yeah.
crib though. That shit looks kind of crazy, don't it?
They didn't mention anything else for her besides being pretty, huh?
No. That's the whole of her personality, if I
Yeah.
remember right.
That's her whole qualifications, evidently.
Yeah.
For some people make that work. That's their
Yeah.
whole personality, right?
That's hey, Bamf, stop
White
bragging,
Castle.
all right? Just because you're pretty man.
I know, that's what Bamf does for a living. He uses those looks of his. You know what I mean?
He walks into a place, he's like, "Look at me, I'm pretty," and they're like, "Hell yeah, come on in."
It's all in the way you hold yourself, all right? The mask helps.
Starring the man, Vincent Price.
It's never a good sign when the gates shut behind you, you know?
Yo, but that house just look weird. That doesn't even look a house. It's like some weird ass
Richard
factory.
Long. Oh my God, what a
That
name.
looks like they just took cement blocks and just like threw it into a house shape. Like,
You know what? I gotta give everybody credit though. Looking back then, they used to dress so nice in suits and shit. Like we don't dress like that nowadays. Everybody got their ass pants showing, you know, when they drop jeans and shit.
Made out of genuine Lego.
I was wrong. 13 Ghosts was not based on House on a Hill, but the remake was released in 1999.
Okay.
Accurate.
Hairstylist. Shout out to the hairstylist there.
Men's wardrobe.
and ladies.
Yeah, man, men's wardrobe.
How hard is that? Couldn't there be one person to just be like, fuck it, here's a suit. Here's another
Yeah,
suit.
exactly.
Here's a suit and no shit on these underwear, please.
Yeah.
I've known those rules about men's wardrobe since I was like 7 years old. It's like, here's a bunch of clothing choices for the women, and here's your jeans.
On Dexter. Have a slashing good time.
Yeah, just when you look at that house, honestly, would you try to just chill in there, just look in the outside of it?
No, I ain't never going in that house.
You know what I mean, right? We're smart, thank you, Britt. Because there's no way in hell I'm going inside that house. I'm good. I'm like Latino. I'll be the first one killed.
Oh, yeah.
I'm stupid. I'll be like, "What's in the basement?" Like,
well, you're the typical white guy, Bamf. You know, let me see what's going on here, guys.
It's not Scooby-Doo. I'm gonna die.
Very warm welcome.
Shaywin, where are you from?
That's how you get murdered.
I wonder where Shaywin falls. Are you curious? Are you gonna run? Are you gonna be like, okay, I'll stand behind Bamf and run afterwards?
Well, yeah, the connection's not quite right for me.
Frederick Law and a friend of yours.
I'll be the typical Latino de este and snatch some silver and then get the fuck out. So.
You know what? Remember, you can't fuck, you can't steal it. That means you're dead, bro. You can't do that.
So I'm getting out.
One of us who does. I don't know him.
You can't be good looking either because you died too.
Done by man.
No. Well, I'm safe then.
Wealthy, isn't he?
Live fast, die young, leave a beautiful corpse.
I believe.
And the Comic Crusaders horror film, I guess we're all safe. I mean, only fucking around.
5 people is also steep even for
Only Miss Andy Egg will be safe out of all this, if anything.
Oh, I know where I recognize this dude from.
This would certainly be the house I'd do it in.
He was the doctor
Where?
in that Twilight Zone episode where everybody wants to be that girl. Yeah.
Thank you, Bamf. Yo, I was like racking my brain, like, where I seen this dude from? But that era, like these characters, all these actors kind of kept getting roles a lot at the time.
Yeah.
Of course, the chandelier drops.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at my man.
Did I do
Vince.
that?
I'm having flashbacks to like the Disney Haunted Mansion. I quote a line from that, but Disney will probably pop through my screen in like 5 seconds and strangle me or something.
I have a real question for you guys, since you guys are all like, movie fans. Is there anybody nowadays that you think that has kind of replaced the mantle of Vincent Price, since he was kind of the horror king? We have a horror queen, that lady from the all these shit.
Atmosphere, darling.
No, I can't think of one.
You know what I mean?
Nah.
She keeps being in that horror
Cushing
movies.
is dead. Christopher Lee is dead. I can't think of anybody who replaces those guys.
No one's going to replace Vince, but there's a female right now. That lady, what? I'm talking about Real Romance.
Yeah, I know who.
Which
I
one?
think I know.
Only one I'm thinking is Elvira, Mistress of the Night, but like I can't think of someone who replaces Vincent Price.
I had a reason for it.
I think there was one a
Yeah,
while
my wife
ago.
says, the lady from the Conjuring series, she's been doing a lot of horror.
Yeah, she's been in a lot of stuff. She's
A lot. She's a scream queen, and I think she's kind of filled the Vincent Price role as a female because she's in constant horror movies no matter what movie it is. I mean, there was this one movie where she put a toothbrush in her mouth that I wanted to fucking die that belonged to another person. I mean, just that one move, I was gagging. Like, I don't gag in movies, but that shit made me want to throw up, son. For real.
Never does.
I think Vincent Price was a creator too, though, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Honey, Frederick.
We don't have that type of people nowadays, do we?
No, I think the closest we had was like John Carpenter back in the day, or.
Will you join me?
Okay. May I ask you guys what's your favorite current horror studio?
My humor is
Blumhouse.
Yeah, we like Blumhouse quite a bit.
and I haven't.
Not always like.
Woo! Thank you, Real Romance. Me too. I was telling my wife the other day that when it comes to Blumhouse, I think they're the only realists. Like that movie, Freaky, that shit was hysterical and disgusting and fun.
Yeah. No, and we're going to cover Freaky on this next week's podcast. So
Folks, there you plugging time, folks. Romance drops when?
And I'm not.
Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you're gonna talk about that Freaky of that movie. You know, that was a scene my wife had to just cover her eyes, like, oh my God, no.
I think a lot of people don't use horror as a stepping stone now, as for
Jealousy isn't
instead of like staying in the genre. You know.
Possessiveness is maddening.
If ever a man
But I do give credit to the Conjuring universe.
Yeah. James Wan is a perfect example. James Wan was the horror king for a while there.
Yeah.
Yeah, this thing's really
You remember the
clipping
fight
out when
we
we
had
get back.
when you poisoned me?
Yes, girl. Yes.
There's only one comic book horror king right now, though. That's Cullen Bunn.
You'd do it again if you thought you could get away with it.
My man is boss on horror, guys. So anyone that's tuning in right now, if you want horror comic books, check out anything by Cullen Bunn. He's the horror king right now in comics.
I actually won 50 comics from that guy in a Twitter giveaway. I got 50 signed comics from Cullen Bunn.
He does Dark Arc too, right? Cullen Bunn.
I think so. He does Sixth Gun. He did some Deadpool a while back.
He got even more coming out. I had the pleasure of meeting him in the Repop Metaverse and chatting with him. There's a lot of good stuff coming out from him. So just keep on the lookout. I mean, just not just horror, because he's also the superhero genre. He's an amazing creator that we all need to be on the lookout for.
The pieces. We found parts of the bodies all over the house.
I'm sorry, I have a loud house today, but
how did this guy know that there was a knife in there?
Never been found.
He just lifted it up and he was like, "A knife!"
Yeah.
Wow.
Heads.
and then not a Puerto Rican in sight.
With a knife and then carried away by
Ain't
hysteria.
nobody but white people in this house.
She certainly was. How many people did she kill?
When it comes to a knife, though, the stereotype. I listen, Brett. I don't know where you from, but in New York, everybody correlated a knife with a Puerto Rican. This, that, the other. You know how it goes. Stereotypes.
You can hear them at night. They whisper to each other and then cry.
Same.
Our host isn't here. Would anyone care to mix me a drink?
Exactly. I know. Like everybody, thought that Bamf was carrying around a gun because he looked so gangster.
Yeah.
Good evening.
I am Vincent Price.
I'm your host, Frederick Lauren.
This reminds me of that sketch on Saturday Night Live where Bill Hader plays Vincent Price.
Yes.
Call this party off now. The ghost
No.
is moving, and that's a bad sign.
But Bam, bro. Yeah. If you could find that link so we could share it with the people to sort of correlation, that'd be great.
I still can't get past that actor in the background, the Richard Long, the one that played that part in Twilight Zone. He was such a douche in that episode, and I keep looking at him, expecting him to be that same guy.
Once the door is locked, there's no way out.
I just can't get around having a name like Richard Long. Yeah, they have to be making jokes left and right.
Like a vault. There's no electricity, no phone, no one within miles, so no way to call for help.
Like a coffin.
So if any of you decide not to stay for the party, you must let me know.
That was awkward.
Yeah, it was. That smile.
I shan't be able to pay you anything.
I'm interested in your reasons for this party. Aside from pleasant company.
Ghosts, Doctor. I think everyone wonders what they would do if they saw a ghost. And now my wife has given us all the opportunity to find out.
Amusing.
I just love how he looks at that guy when he asks him an impertinent question.
Your party should be a success.
Well, Pritchard here promises us genuine ghosts.
7 now. Maybe more before morning.
That's cheerful.
4 men have been murdered in this house.
And a baby.
You planned your party very well, Mr. Larson.
Thanks for telling me that. I'm going to be out right now. Thank you.
Well, it goes for everybody.
And Pritchard, why don't you take us on a tour through the house and let's see what happens. Huh?
How about
Hopefully it's not something terrible.
Yeah.
Hey, you're telling me 4 dudes got murdered in that house? I am bouncing. Thank you, fam. Later.
Blood. A young girl was killed here. And whatever got her wasn't human. Don't stand there. What do you mean? Where?
There's blood on the ceiling? Oh, hell no.
This is that time of the month for the house.
Yeah. Getting the hell out. See something like
Dun,
that.
dun, dun.
It's too late. They've marked you.
Ridiculous. The roof probably leaks.
Yeah, it leaks all right.
It leaks blood, yeah.
You'd say any self-respecting male ghost.
That's why you got to stay free, on a summer's eve.
Mr. Pritchard, you're the licensed
Massengill still
He
that.
hasn't even started yet. Wasn't there a man who threw
Prick
his
me, do I
wife
not
into a
bleed?
wine vat or something?
That was in the cellar. There's been a murder almost every place in this house.
There are only 4 people, though. That's a big house.
Well, there's not 5 because they said a girl. So, but still, it is a very big house.
And they're gonna go chill in the basement. Look at the kegs, though. I get it now. Let's get fucked up, son.
Died here. He was electrocuted later.
The real romance scene is literally just eating their popcorn, having a good time. Look at this.
But his weapon was any good.
Gotta have
He
snacks.
filled the vat with acid and threw her in.
Yeah, I always keep a vat of acid in my house. What about you?
Yeah, no kidding.
But the bones came up.
Yeah, I threw her in and the
funny
bones
thing.
came up. Look at this nigga, son.
None of the murders
He's crazy.
here were just ordinary.
It's like that episode of Rick and Morty.
Stabbing.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty, look what I'm wearing.
Violent. And different. God, she did.
Rick Sanchez, baby.
You mean there's still acid in there?
Rick Sanchez.
Blood on the ceiling, acid in the basement. It's a fixer-upper.
Dead
A
rat.
dead flat rat.
Oh,
That poor rat was starving. He was mad flat.
Destroys everything with hair and flesh.
Hair and flesh.
Just
Looks
Look
good.
at the bones.
Look at that. What happened to the bones, though? They just come up like that?
That,
It can't dissolve bones?
My, it's dry
That's
and
not how
dry
it works.
here.
That means you gotta knock out the teeth, guys, so that way they can identify the body.
I was getting hungry. I thought they were deep frying some rat there for a second.
That's Nemesis with his Vietnam memories again.
Yeah. No. It's it was like Demolition Man rat burgers.
It tastes like rat.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Rat ass.
I mean, what do you do?
I like my rat deferred for now.
Mr. Lawrence said
Well,
everybody
if
would
you ever
get
tasted a
$10,000.
fart on top of meat,
But
that's
he
what
didn't say
that
anything
rat
about
tastes
being
like.
locked
Look.
That's a rump roast.
in.
Boom, boom.
This dude wastes no time at all.
If I don't, I lose $10,000.
But real talk, this guy had the same suit in every movie he was ever on.
Yeah.
That men's wardrobe sure did save
Believe
some.
in ghosts?
I don't know.
Well, I agree with what that doc says. You can spook yourself. I've done it in planes.
I do believe in spooks.
Or were they?
That's racist.
What are you doing with your 10,000? If we get it.
Yeah, look at that big ass cake behind him, yo. I'll be there for months.
Ah, sure he will. 10,000 is no more to him than a nickel is to us.
Yo, if you give that to
Yeah, but
Lucas,
have you
he'll
accounted
get
for
that
inflation?
daily.
Now I'm the only one in the family who can make any money.
A shout out to Drunken
Some of
Terror.
these
God
doors.
forbid they had access to this basement.
Closet?
Thank you. A man can only have that knowledge.
Yes.
It's kind of like Hitchcock going through the Psycho house bathroom.
Why?
Bottles.
Ooh.
Boom. Look at him. He's educated.
That's why it makes so much money.
Yeah.
A dark room. Now you're gonna get sexually molested in there.
You're likely to be eaten by a grue.
Go anywhere?
Someone's gonna fondle him in there.
Yeah.
And when he comes out, and this is the fondling room.
Is it acid time?
Okay.
Man, she be getting awful calm. She just sitting there, all the lights going out.
Oh, look at that. What the hell?
Danger.
You got a motor scooter.
Yo, she's floating, dude. She's walking like Yabba the Hutt. Look at that.
Run!
Girl, you just stand there. You should get out.
Whoopi Goldberg in Ghost who says, "Girl, you're dangerous."
Now, see the one, bro, I would have been bounced.
Yeah. After she saw that thing, she's like, screw that dude in that room. I'm out.
Yeah, you're saving yourself.
Listen, I love you, Comic Crusaders fan, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm out, son. You ain't running with me, you're assed out. I promise to scream run before I leave.
Yeah, I'll just come after you in my own sweet time.
We'll have to break it down and stop.
Liar.
Better to light a candle than to curse the witness.
Yeah, my man passed out like a toto. Look at
Nothing
him.
that money won't cure. I must have bumped my head.
That was a
The
bump.
only way you could bump your head in here.
Which head did he bump? Boom, boom.
You didn't do that, did you? Let's get a bandage on that.
But how did he get out the room, though?
So I'm curious, how much $10,000 was
Why
it?
they didn't
41
kill him.
or 59? I gotta look.
Brittany's Googling it.
His head. They hit him.
They?
Yo, Money got a big forehead, bro. Look at
He got a 5 head.
that. You could feel the movie on his head. Yo, but that's a crazy crib. I'm not staying there. Look at that shit.
So check this. In
The engineer in
You
Bamf
said
loves it.
something about a ghost.
in $20, $10,000 was about 90 grand.
Well, it was wearing a
Okay.
black thing that went all the way to the floor.
Weren't you a little frightened at
So
the
let's
time?
make a movie, Crusaders.
Well, yeah.
The Crusaders on a haunted
That,
hill.
Mr. Loren, is hysteria.
But then, Doctor, how do you explain what happened to Lance? Was that hysteria too?
Can I be the Vincent Price role? And I can't shave my beard though. I
You
gotta
better get
sew
that
it
checked
off.
in a day or so.
Thanks, Doc.
Hey, Brittany, you got a fun fact about the word hysteria?
Wait for
That
me.
was made up to say like basically women problems. You could have any problem you had with your wife. She was
The
hysterical.
ghosts are coming closer.
Yeah, right.
You really
That's why
believe in your
the word
pet
hysteria-
ghost?
That was the 50.
Christian?
Before
True
the
story.
night's over, you will. too.
Really? That's crazy.
Would you
Yeah.
like a drink, Lance?
No, thanks.
It's not a real
I'd like
thing.
one.
Being hysterical.
Goddamn.
Is it? Why is it called a hysterectomy then?
Loren, are you really going to pay anyone who stays all night?
I think it comes
Certainly.
from the word uterus.
$10,000.
Huh.
Will there be much red tape or
And
delay?
basically, pretty much
In a
only
hurry, dear?
Frankly, yes.
and anytime my husband was mad at his wife, he'd take her to the doctor and be like, "She's being
There you
hysterical."
are, my dear.
Which had to do with you having a uterus.
I mean,
Huh.
they used to think that your uterus moved around in your body, and that's what caused you to be crazy.
I believe it.
I heard that it was holding farts that would make you crazy. I don't know. That's just me though.
Someone.
If it wasn't already taken, you should be the fart man. You need to talk to Howard Stern and get that for Al.
El peoto in Spanish, bro.
What you saw might have been a ghost, Nora, but what was in here with me was no ghost.
One time I
I'm so
jokingly
scared.
said on the street, as I talked to my family, jokingly I said, the first time I farted, I was 45. Now, someone apparently was standing in front of me on the phone, and she says to whoever she was talking to, this is total stranger, like, yo, this dude behind me talking about the first time he farted, he was 45. She ain't spreading the word, bro.
3, 6, 9, 12. 12 feet.
At least it's only 5 minutes.
Why would you carry those candles like that? Wouldn't the wax coming down kind of hurt your hand eventually?
He just jumps in there. He doesn't even like carefully feel out the room or anything.
I'm gonna knock on the other wall. When you hear me, you knock on this wall.
They were brave.
Oh yeah, stand alone in there.
He's reckless.
I would leave her in there too. Like, all right, yo, let's see what happens.
Come and knock on our door. We'll be waiting for you.
Oh shit!
It really didn't take much back in the 40s, did it?
Yeah, this is floating. Look at him.
I got one word for you: moisturizer.
You know, get some Vaseline in the sun, mama.
Yeah.
I too am sad.
You know what that looked like? That looked like that one of the witches from Army of Darkness.
Oh,
Ready for
shit, right, you know?
She does look like a deadite.
Yeah.
What if it ran out of here? I'd have seen it.
Lance, it doesn't run.
You weren't in the room.
It just floats.
Hey, she bitch. Let's go.
Why didn't I see it?
You don't believe me.
How can I?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, they're when your chances of getting laid, dude.
Yeah.
No sex for you.
Damn, she creepy.
I'm Annabelle Lauren.
And she smiled like, no worries, you ain't taking it, I will.
You must be Miss Manning.
She may possibly be more creepy than the crazy deadite lady.
Wouldn't you like to freshen up?
What is this mythical freshening up that always happens?
What does freshening up mean?
Yes.
Shit.
This is your room.
No.
Depressing,
Can
isn't
the
it?
only female here
I doubt it,
explain
Bob.
what does freshening up mean?
It's going to rain.
No, I've never freshened up.
Perfect atmosphere for your
I
husband's
think you mean
party.
to spray Febreze on yourself.
Okay.
All right, so that means it's like me putting that axe spray on me when I go to the bathroom or some shit, and I'm done. Freshening up.
I don't know.
All right, so now I want a live stream video of Al at a restaurant, and he excuses himself from the table and says, "Excuse me, ladies, I need to go freshen
How
up."
long have you been alive?
I put axe spray in the middle of the restaurant, son.
Yeah.
I love that they decided to do it in possibly the creepiest room in the building.
Yeah.
What were you doing wandering around by yourself?
Well, I was
Well,
in
don't
the
question,
cellar
because I don't live here, chick. I don't know where the hell I'm going.
I was walking out on this guy who was trying to mack on me.
Well, she's
Yeah.
by herself too. Why she bothering this lady?
Don't go anywhere in this house by yourself.
She thugging her, man. She's trying to say, this is my property,
For you in a
chick.
few minutes.
Better respect.
But you're in danger.
Check this.
We all.
Yeah, you're in danger, girl. I tell you.
I hope for your sake you never find out.
Watch this. Don't go anywhere in their house by yourself. I'm going to go out here by myself and leave you in the room by yourself. So,
Never split the party. That's like a cardinal rule.
yeah.
I'm Annabelle Lauren.
And they do it a lot in this movie.
The only suit this
Not
dude ever
exactly.
had. This
Are
is
you
the same
the
suit he
doctor?
wore
No,
Twilight
no, I'm
Zone.
not Schroeder.
Yeah.
You've hurt yourself.
Oh, it's just a bump on the head. Which is my room?
I believe this is it.
Thank you, Mrs. Lauren.
Annabelle Lance.
Wepa! You know what's happening there, kiddo.
Perv alert. Perv alert.
Got on the bed and everything.
Look at she's
You
looking
were
away
with young
demurely.
girl. Why was she so upset?
All you gotta do is take off his underwear, and if she smells the fucking shit streak is a wrap.
Well, Nora thought she saw a ghost, but I didn't see anything.
She was just frightened then.
And mad at me, I think. I kidded her about it.
I wouldn't joke about anything else that happens here tonight.
Oh my
Now,
god.
don't tell me you're taking all this seriously.
But
Does
where's
this guy
all the
look
fun?
like he should be smoking a pipe or something?
I'd like to find out what hit me.
Like the professor or some shit, huh?
Yeah.
If I need help, may I count on you?
Professional thing.
Sure, I guess so. Look, what's going on here anyway? I mean, what is with this party bit?
This is no party. He's planning something.
Your husband?
I wish I knew what it was.
Must be pretty big if he's going to lay out 50,000.
The money doesn't mean anything. He has a reason for getting us all up here.
50,000.
What for? He doesn't even know us.
Right.
Maybe that's exactly
Sorry,
what.
Well, what can he get?
Just saying he's trying to kill
He
you.
thinks that big money like his can get away with anything. You know, of course, that I'm his fourth wife. The first simply disappeared. The other two died. Lance, I don't want to join them.
You mean he,
Oh, his doctor said they died of heart attacks. 2 girls in their 20s.
Well, what can he do?
My husband is sometimes insane with jealousy. Nothing matters to him then.
Is her husband Puerto Rican or Latino or something?
Did he hurt you?
He would kill me if he could.
All right. I'm going to give this guy some bro advice. If the woman says her husband's insane with jealousy, it's probably a good idea not to be alone in a room with her.
Yes.
You know, like his son step like Mama, can you leave right now? If the dude is psycho, please. I don't need
And
that.
she definitely seems like the type to use men to get what she wants.
Yeah, but it's just like, dude.
Annabelle, you're missing all the fun.
Oh, and Vince, that's the psycho? Oh, yeah, I ain't fucking with Vince, bro.
Is he badly hurt?
The Saturnine side.
You're honest to God, if you look at Vince, it's not that he looks formidable, but if you look at his face, he used to like somebody that's very vindictive, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I will fuck you up, bro, in a way that you can't imagine.
And you'll smile.
Yeah, that's why I love VP, man. He was the man, yo.
Frederick, with the last
He
time
really comes across as a sociopath.
We are very blessed to have had him.
My party, but yours.
You rock that stash, too.
And you are going.
Heavy old romance.
He reminds me of Stark's dad. That's who he reminds me of.
Ready, dear.
I want to ask the real romance. How do you guys feel about Vincent Price? You know, I know Princess is a big fan. Why are you a big fan?
I mean, look at all the like classic movies he did. He's so talented and
your party will really begin.
impressive.
He has an iconic voice too.
How it'll end.
Like the best narrator, for real.
Agreed.
Oh yeah.
He just looks right at the camera when he says that. That's great.
He should have put H.H. Holmes in a movie. That would have been fantastic.
Now, for those of you who don't know who H.H. Holmes is, he was a serial killer in Chicago.
Mm-hmm.
He had a murder house.
Yeah, there was an episode of Supernatural about him. I think.
Midnight Land.
Oh, word.
Very good.
I mean, I joked about it earlier, but one of my earliest memories of Vincent Price was hearing him on the Thriller, video.
Yeah.
Your host, man.
Yeah, but I knew him from before that as a kid growing up watching horror
midnight,
movies.
Nora. We're all going to get together down in the living room.
I still think
That was him and Ernest Borgnine.
Yeah. I was going to say the biggest missed opportunity that Marvel had is not casting this man as Doctor Strange.
Oh my God! Back then, absolutely, I agree. Talk about getting ahead.
Bro, why you
To be honest, though, that head looked kind of horrible.
Yeah.
They do a better job now.
Oh hell no! What's behind this?
Door number 1.
Lady.
Girl, what are you doing?
And there goes Bamf. What Bamf would do. Let me find out what's going on here, guys.
It's a zonk.
I'd be like, there's Bamf while I'm running out. You keep them distracted.
Who's there? Come out of the dark.
Explorer.
Girl, why are you so nosy? This ain't your house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Come with us. Come with us before he kills you.
Dude, look at that dude snarl, son.
It's David Warner. Run.
Why he almost breathed her in.
I trust him.
You do that with a modern woman, she would have nailed you to the nuts and just bitch slapped you and taken off.
Yeah, right with those heels, right? Split your balls in half.
Yeah.
Don't want to stay here.
Nora, what happened?
What happened?
What happened was
Yo, there goes the floating chick, yo. Get out of here, yo. I mean, get the fuck out of here.
Jonas Slides and his wife.
She was floating, son. Get out of here.
She's blind.
It's Mama and Lurch from the Addams Family.
Bro, you need some new caretakers. These ones have expired.
You know what I mean? Like, you son, this chick was floating, yo. I'm out. How dare you?
Take care of the
Oh my God. You know what we needed? We need someone from RuPaul's Drag Race to comment on the fashion in this movie.
Why is she wearing Captain Marvel's belt?
You know what? That is a nice dress, though. The style from back then looked very classy. What do you think? Because from a film perspective, Britt.
I think that dress is fantastic.
Right? Doesn't it look good? I think so.
I think it looks good now, to be honest.
This is Lance Schroeder.
I get it. And isn't that Captain Marvel guy, when she had that, it was Warbird.
Yeah, or Miss Marvel even.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was also used for. Yeah.
I don't care. He wants to kill me.
I think the caretakers are stoned. What do you guys think?
Well, that's how you survive in here.
If you're not stoned in that house, then you're doing something wrong.
Bargain we made about staying all night. $10,000.
The only way I can survive in that house if you expect me to stay, it'd be fucked up.
$50,000.
And then once I realize I'm running.
If I should die,
I'll be like, thank you for the free weed and drink, I'm out.
you will be paid by my estate. When the door is locked from the outside by the caretakers, we'll all be forced to stay in this house until morning.
I love Vince, he's so creepy.
Decide not to stay, you speak to the caretakers now. You won't have a chance to change your minds later.
I'm out. Bye.
No way to get out.
The house always wins. That's a no-go.
I'm out, man. Look at that. I'm Latino, man. I ain't trying to fuck around no ghost shit.
If you were really in a situation like this, though, wouldn't you just like plant yourself in one room, gun in hand, back up against the wall, and be like planted there for 12 hours?
My dude, did you not see those mini coffins in that table just now?
Yeah.
I'm like,
How do you not have the key?
Ghostbusters.
Well, they've gone now.
How does he not have a master
I
key?
was going to ask you whether you wanted to stay or not. It seems that the caretakers have
Let's
made
go.
a decision for
Who you gonna call?
We're all locked in now.
Ghostbusters!
I don't want to stay.
Where am I?
Sorry, my dear, but it's too late now.
Oh my God! Can you imagine Bill Murray and Harold Ramis and all those guys on the same screen as Vincent Price?
That would have been fun.
Vince can get out. He's just pretending that he can't.
This is your part.
He's playing everybody.
Remember. In spite of my wife's faith in my ability to do the impossible, we will all have to stay in this house.
Only Vince could put that mustache.
Favors for you.
Dude, his wife looks like she's ready to like off him right there.
Oh yeah.
But look at this, bro. Little coffins. Are you trying to make me into a midget or something? A mini version of me? Yo, look at that. They got gats, son.
I suppose you all know how to use one of these things, but in case you don't, you just press down on this lever with your thumb and then pull the trigger.
Thank you.
Yo.
Damn, he's a genius.
I would have a shotgun over a handgun. What do you guys think?
That's not exactly
Hell yeah.
firearm safety.
Especially inside.
Lance?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, Lance knows how to use it.
Sawed off, preferably.
With a handgun over a shotgun?
Oh yeah, shotgun.
Oh, I want a shotgun. I was looking at the Remington model.
Yes. Inside like that, sawed off shotgun with a short
yours, dear.
stock.
Oh yeah, man. That'll spread out the beads more. That'll fuck a motherfucker
You
up.
want to use it on me before this night is over.
We're gangster guys. I'm sorry.
Throw these guns away. They won't do you any good. I agree with Pritchett on that point.
Look at my man, though. He's drinking and has a gun in his hand. You crazy?
The drunken leprechaun, as he's called.
Nah, bro. Yo, you better stop drinking and be holding a gat in your hand, son. Like, yo.
I think I was how because I get more than everybody else.
You know what? What I can see here is that Brit will start fucking bucking shots when she drinking, holding a gat. Book. Like, bo, yo. How dare you?
Look at this. You see the two women like having good trigger safety. Meanwhile, this dude's creeping with his finger on the trigger.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying, yo.
Yeah.
Because he thinks his hair looks good with that big forehead.
Would you like to see one of those heads? Would
He's
you all
gonna pull
like to see one of those heads?
A Tucker and Dale versus Evil and shoot himself in the head or something.
If we're talking Tucker and Dale, can we say that's like the funniest shit on the planet?
Oh yeah.
Yo,
That
but
movie's
honest
awesome.
to God, her dress is really cool with that long thing like that. That's a great way to do a superheroine. That's really classy looking.
I think it's more of a super villain dress.
Super villain
Hey,
is
college
really?
kids.
Then she gave up her gun. Why?
Cause see, she's not a super villain. There you go, proving my point. She looks
Just go
bad,
looking
but
nice.
she's not.
Just go look.
Hey,
I'm
college
not
kid.
bad. I'm just drawn that way.
There's a head in the basket.
Oh, it's gone. Girl, what do you think? There's so much time. You left it in here all night.
Who's in there?
Why would someone need to steal it? Everybody's got a gun.
You know what I mean?
Would you care for a sedative?
Get out! Get
Oh, he said you want to settle it? Like, get the fuck out of here, son. Trying to give me drugs and just stealing shit from me.
Hey, it's hysterical. Look at that.
Bam beat me to it. I was gonna say it.
I wish you'd take
It's like somebody going in your house, sitting your giant X-Men #1, and somebody says, "Yo, you want to settle it?" No.
There could be a million people around.
Oh my goddamn motherfucking X-Men right now, son.
She's upset because she didn't get any head.
Oh.
What he's talking about.
I wonder. I'll join you in a minute.
With my gun.
Do you think it would do any good if you
Probably
went
put
in?
back the gun so that when he gets shot
You
later,
think it really
he's like,
was?
"Put back my gun."
I don't know.
Thing like that would
I love this era when all the men are afraid to go in and talk to
stay
the
up here. I mean,
hysterical woman. Like they go to the other woman, it's like, you want to go in there and talk to her?
Ooh, I will pass on
that.
Meanwhile, all the men are outside looking gravely concerned.
Are you sure there are only 7 people in this house?
Positive, except for the ghosts.
I don't believe in ghosts, nor in frightening women. In Nora's case, it's gone far enough. Perhaps too far.
What do you suggest we do about it, Doctor?
Don't frighten her anymore.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Right? Like, all right, son. That's what you think.
He left the or else off of the end of that.
Nora.
There goes Bamf knocking on the door.
Nora?
Who's in there?
The Explorer.
Nora, it's Richard Long.
Nora's dead.
Nora?
Damn, how many doors are in each room?
Is that even a popular name nowadays? Oh, there goes her wig.
She took off her weave.
It's like a $200 weave, right? Oh, shit, it's a head.
Fucking head.
Who's the wig assist?
Yo, my dude, are you serious? You just pick up a head out of nowhere?
He's really just carrying around that head.
Yo, I'm not gonna go in the closet and pick up the head and walk around with it. Like, you know, I'm gonna get blamed for it, right?
In a little while, she'll be one of them.
He has a gun. Why is he carrying a knife?
Is this dude supposed to be a psychic?
It's too late. It's too late. You'll never find her again.
Pritchard, if you know where she is, you better tell me now.
She's gone. She's gone with them. There's nothing you can do about it.
Do they not have any phones in this house?
Oh, shit.
Oh, that was some cheap ass choking noises. You gotta be better than that.
No.
Ah, shit, bro. Look at that thick ass rope, though. That's expensive.
There's a lot of slack in that rope if she hung herself, though, isn't it?
Lay her down.
It's kind of weak on her neck, right?
Yeah. That is rope is positively bent there. So I'm not saying I don't believe it, but
But you don't believe it.
No.
She's dead, Jim.
Nora?
Kick the
No!
bucket. Shit can.
She's
Dead.
She ain't dead.
Her wife hanged herself.
Suicide.
This a trick.
And yet her neck looks completely unharmed.
It doesn't even check her heartbeat. I would double check her breathing and all that shit, bro.
Yeah, because she wasn't hanging there that long. So unless she broke her neck, she might could recover.
But Dave was right. That shit had mad slack, yo. Come on now.
It takes a while to suffocate.
They're trying to trick our boy Vince, man. That's not right. My man right there is trying to get with Mrs. Vince.
Hide me. Please hide me.
What's the matter?
Hide me in your suit jacket.
I'll hide you, right, baby. Let's go in here.
Hide me in my room.
Yeah.
He tried to kill me.
And you know,
He grabbed me.
if this was the new movies, he
rope.
would just slip some sauces on
And
top
then
of
he
it
went
right
away
now.
and left me.
Who?
He thought I was dead.
Who?
Epstein.
Mr. Lord.
Are you sure about this?
Nope.
I don't know. It was dark, but it must have been him.
Has anybody seen you since he left you?
I heard some people. in that room
Nemesis,
when I
did your
went
father
by.
ever comb your hair like that?
Did my dad?
Yeah, my father always liked to comb me with
Oh,
that
yeah.
sideways shit back in the day.
Me too.
What about you, Bamf? What about you, Shay Wing?
Lauren said she committed suicide. But I think somebody killed her.
Yeah.
My father loved that 50s hairstyle with the sideways shit.
My dad had the Brillo cream even. Remember that shit? That Brillo cream stuff?
Yeah, you said the what? You crazy, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my father loved that. I'm like, yo, Dad, I'm not trying to be a politician, son. Don't call me like this.
Man, my uncle was a positive greaser, man. He put the grease in his hair and had the side, you know, the part and everything.
My dad always used to tell me, you do a pushback, you're not going to lose your hair.
So that's what I've been doing wrong?
I'm sure you.
Maybe, Bam. If you had a pushback the whole
Yeah.
time, I'm sorry, bro.
Let's all have a
It
meeting.
affected
Discuss
you.
what to do.
Damn it. If I only had a time machine, that's the one thing I'd change. Let me tell you.
Listen, brother, nothing beats your Homer, bro. We all love it.
I got that Charlie Brown haircut going on.
I think it's funny that every guy I know that was in the military is bald. I think it's because we wear hats all the time and just wears the hair right off your head.
Yeah, man. Y'all niggas don't let your motherfucking skull breathe, son.
I think you're dead.
I
He
told
won't
you
come
to
here.
wear that.
I'll get back as soon as I can.
So why does Steve Harvey still have hair? Oh, wait. No, he's bald. Never mind.
Yeah, but he got that big ass stash, son.
You have to.
Yeah.
He got some of the sexiest lip beard, right? I can't grow a stash like that, bro. I refuse.
Nah. Once my stash gets past a certain point, like some hairs grow in one direction, the other goes a different direction. It looks like the jungle or something. It's
Okay,
like,
I'll put this out there publicly. The reason I grow my beard the way that I do is that after eating, I could dry it up, and I'm done with that comment.
But look at Vincent Price's mustache. Look how clean that is.
yeah. And he rocked that stash forever.
Yeah. He's probably 12
That
years
takes
old.
some serious styling.
Is that his mic on his lapel that we could see? I mean, on his tie?
Fucking stranger danger.
So beautiful. So greedy.
So dead.
Cold.
Oh my God! Don't tell me he's a necrophiliac.
What are you doing in
He's
here?
gonna son.
Don't we? What do you mean coming in here?
I didn't want them to take her away.
Drunk.
Hey, look at my dead wife.
All right, out with it, Bridget. Why did you come into this room?
I'm the only one who understands.
Understands what?
Your wife isn't there anymore. She's already joined them.
Bridget, I've had enough of your spook talk. Get out, you sot.
Spook
Don't
talk?
come back into this room again.
Vince went full on psycho here.
Self-defense fact for everybody.
Don't look
If
at
you
my
ever try
dead
to
wife.
choke somebody like that, it doesn't work. You really can't choke somebody like that. The old Frankenstein choke.
Yeah, he did a homer on that dude too. I happened to mention a homer, and the next thing you know, he grabs that dude's neck like he's Bart Simpson, right?
Yeah.
You can't blame Lance for taking a smoke right now.
What's your name?
You know what I mean? Let me take a stove. Let me get a Newport right now.
I didn't disturb her since I don't think this concerns her.
No, you're right.
Mr. Lauren,
Take a pull.
isn't there some way we can get out of
He's
this
holding it
house
like that
now?
still is a joint, though.
No, none at all.
We could try breaking out.
The only
I may or may not have taken a little sedative material myself just a little while
Wash
ago.
the
so-
windows are set in solid stone.
I'm doing settle this as we watch it.
Got it.
I'm not afraid of your ghosts, Bridget.
A shout out to the marijuana
But I am
crew. I've been
afraid.
seeing that on the federal level, it may get legal. So let's
When we
push it,
came
yo.
here a few hours ago, the only thing we had in common was the $10,000 we'd get.
Weapons, right, man. We
Now,
could be
however,
out
we
with those
share
weed
something
ports, those weed burrows, whatever we gotta get.
Let's just got to get through the Senate. So fingers crossed.
Hey, and I got to tell you right now, for all of you people that are right of center,
One of us was mysteriously slugged.
don't shut it down,
One
because
of us has
that
been
shit
driven to the
works
brink of absolute
for all sorts
hysteria.
of things, including those of us who are epileptic and stuff like that. It helps.
And for people like me that always have my brain working,
Suicide?
it actually slows me down a little bit so that way I can have my brain relax and sleep, because otherwise I'm waking up in the middle of the fucking night with ideas all the goddamn time. It's not healthy.
That's your Cinema Crusaders public service announcement for the day.
How will it happen?
I mean, think of all the
Now
money
back to our movie now in progress.
you want illegally.
Yeah.
You were the first one to see my
I think the next movie we should stream is Reefer Madness.
Climbed up on.
I will say this.
That's a good one.
Real talk. I got off of opioids that I was on for over a decade for pain and chronic pain and stuff like that because of weed, and I'm healthier now because of it. So
there we go.
She couldn't
See,
have pulled herself
proof
up
is in the
there.
pudding,
She couldn't have
folks.
dropped from the ceiling. Do you think your wife killed herself?
With your romance, do you partake of those herbal refreshments?
She was murdered.
Don't partake, but I'm a big proponent of legalization.
And thank you for supporting the cause, even though you don't partake for understanding. I think that's really
Or
important
you, Mr.
too.
Lawrence.
That even though you don't partake, that you understand
deliberately kill
the
someone,
positive
you have a
effect
reason.
of it. So thank you, bro.
We're all
I mean, I think that's a real progressive way of thinking. Thank you.
It's
What
not.
husband hasn't at some time wanted to kill his wife? What husband hasn't had 1,000 opportunities
Thank you, guys,
to do it
for
in
real.
such a
That's
way
the
so
real
that he'd
part.
never be suspected? I'm not such a fool as to hang my
If I
wife
did it.
by a rope.
The fact remains that you or one
yeah,
of
I
us.
used to buy into all the hype against it until I did my own research and then found out that it worked for me. So
That's my point.
Like I said, when I have my stressful days, as you guys know, the past 3 days with Comic Crusaders website was very interesting because websites or other programs were trying to
Stop it now.
make me utilize their software with no permission, kind of fucking up our venue, but everything's good now. So now let's
Why
keep
should even a
progressing
millionaire
and
want to give each of us $10,000?
you say like that stressed me the
Spend
fuck
one
out,
night
so I
in
had to
gloomy
smoke.
old house. See some ghosts?
I
have a
mean,
pot?
CBD oil helps my joints sometimes.
You finished trying me, doctor? And is the verdict guilty of murder?
yeah, I use CBD too, but
Getting us anywhere,
I don't like to
somebody killed
smoke just
us.
because I'm not into smoking. So I use edibles, but it works for me.
All right, you know what? Let me just take this moment as we're talking about this. A shout out to Canaflower, one of the newest affiliates that I'm working with.
I just know that I'm going
They
to
do
my room.
CBD flower,
If anybody comes in,
which
I'll
is
shoot
meant
him.
to actually relax you guys.
Or-
You know, it doesn't
And if
have
we
the
all stay in our
THC,
rooms,
so you're not
we'll be
gonna
safe.
feel the euphoric,
Because the innocent
but you
have
will
no
feel
reason
the
to leave
relaxation. You know, via the
And the guilty will admit
CBD.
his
So check
guilt
them
the
out.
more she does.
We have an
we
affiliate
all
link
have
on our website on the
agree.
sidebar. So it's Canaflower. Check them out.
Wish this
You know, they
night
have great
were
deals
over.
right now going on for Christmas. So if you have a cannabis head in your life, or somebody that's in maybe feels a little uncomfortable and you want to ease them into this type of lifestyle, check what you know. Let them check out the Canaflower. It'll probably help them a lot.
I got to give a shout to the director behind the scenes, though. I think Canaflower put his cursor in the middle of the house on Haunted Hill there. So.
Wepa. Yo, for real, man, this dude got a big ass forehead, son. I'm not trying to just play him. What I'm just saying.
You know who he looks like? He looks like Red from that '70s show.
Yo, there you go, man. Right?
Either that or Norman Osborn.
He would have been a good Norman, no?
Good night.
Why do people always go to their separate rooms in these situations? Why wouldn't you all be in the same room just watching everybody?
Just sleep in
Brother, I
Having
would like
pointing guns all at each other.
Yeah.
I would lock the shit out of my room, and I'm sleeping by the door. Like, go ahead and come in. I
Back
got
against
you.
the wall. Back
I'm not
against the wall.
sleeping. I'm on speed in the corner, back against the wall. Yeah. It's like, I'm not going to sleep.
Yeah, not in that crib, I ain't. I don't know.
And you come in my room without permission, son, you're going to get lit up.
Look at homie getting his weapons ready.
Yeah, Vince is just mad that he couldn't kill her himself.
Look at homie right there. Like, yo, coming through my... Yeah, that shade win right there. Come through my door, son. Homie's dropping his Rolex. Yeah, I'm going to get comfortable before I get out the gate. Let me write some notes. That's Johnny Hughes that I see right there. Let me take some notes.
Everyone is completely insane.
Uh-oh.
Yo, see? That's what happens when you take notes, son. Get that gate ready. The pen is mighty. Not right now.
What the hell?
Why would you do that?
Because that's Bamf. He told me he would do that.
Yep. He's stupid.
Got a 10-bolt. Just leave it there.
That's Bamf right there. How dare you?
One of these days,
Who's playing with my knob?
I got to get my 2 girls on, and we'll watch one of these movies with all you guys, because the 2 of them cannot sit still without talking to the movie and telling them how stupid they are the whole time.
But I could see Bamf there. Who's playing with my knob?
They have learned well.
Yo, why every room she goes to, the period, the seating has this period? Is she like suffering through menopause and it's just teasing her?
All right.
Oh, damn spot.
I have a wife and 2 daughters, and all I'm going to say to that room is wings. You need wings.
Laura, it's me, Lance.
You always need wings.
You okay?
No one guards the door with a gun.
I've been thinking. It was so dark down there. Maybe it wasn't Mr. Lloyd.
Always in Maxi Pads. If you need commercial airtime, the next time we stream this movie, please contact us.
How can you be so sure?
And as we learned from, God, what movie was that? They work good for
He's going to try and kill one of us.
stealing up like gunshot wounds and knife wounds and stuff like that too.
I'm going to find it and get the police before he does.
I mean,
I'm going with you.
I'm going to get. How are you going to call the police?
What
can't even get out.
Jupiter, is it Jupiter Rising or something like that?
yeah, and remember that panty line is a good way to put on your t-shirts to absorb the sweat. That way you don't stain your t-shirts.
Haven't done that one.
Neither have I. I'm just saying that's something I've seen. I'm trying to talk shit, Dave.
I think that was the name of that movie, Jupiter Rising, about some girl that inherited the Earth or something.
Yes. You're right, man. Yep.
Jupiter Rising or Jupiter Ascending?
Jupiter Ascending.
Ascending, yeah. That's what my wife's man. That she would dump me for real quick.
Secret tunnel.
Leads down to the Batcave.
Channing Tatum, yeah, there you go.
Oh, yep. I can't look at Channing Tatum the same way ever again after watching This Is the End.
I never thought he could act. So.
Acting, that's what he does? Oh, shit. I didn't know.
No, and they wanted him for Gambit.
Yeah.
Gambit.
What a miscast that would have been.
I want to see Bamf as Gambit.
Now, who would be a good actor for Gambit? Now? Yeah.
Me?
Whoa.
I'd be old as Gambit and you just kill me in one scene.
Well, Supernatural's over, so Jensen Ackles.
It's that guy from The
That
Boys.
sexy rope, yo. Oh, shit, yo.
It's that dude. It's that dude from The Boys. Who's that guy from The Boys?
So you're just gonna sit there and let that thing go around your legs?
Girl, move!
Oh my! And where's that rope coming from? That ghost lady.
That's Sausage from The Boys.
Oh God!
Yeah, that is really inconveniently placed.
That rope was just getting friendly, or what? What's going on there?
That rope is mad sexy, son.
I know it's scary.
Next time on Alfred Hitchcock's
the scariest thing ever. Like it didn't even do anything. Oh,
now you think to get the gun.
Yeah. What an idiot.
Girl, it's too late now. He's gone.
Shut the door. Shut the window.
I would have been bucking shot a long time ago.
That scared Lady Run.
That was
There we go. Yo!
It's a thing from the Black Lagoon.
I was just dead. Don't worry about it.
That was a proper 1950s horror movie scream.
No, what actually happened there, though, that guy just didn't have toilet paper. And he, you know, and he was trying to get help. Hey, Mama, can you give me some paper, please? Look at my hand.
I don't have a square to spare.
You know, at all.
House does.
I'm down to the roll only.
Let's go. Play a little music for her.
What a classic horror trope. I love it.
Oh, come on. You know that these things can be rigged.
Hey, nobody wake up. Nobody hears your scream.
Nobody cares. They're like,
Nobody cares.
I'm good.
Well, to be fair, like after all the screaming she's done, who would listen? Who would care?
Yeah, shut up, chick. Who cares, yo?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sleep. Even though I'm walking around with a gat. Open the door, yo. I got a 9. What's up?
Now, that's a smart way to deal with that.
Guilt, Doctor? Certainly not. There's either somebody else in the house
gangster.
or one of us has left his room.
That's Dave with his neighbors with the AK-47s and shit.
Shit.
Organ music?
With the ARs or whatever the fuck
Someone
they
walked.
got.
They got it all over there.
They get on me.
You look downstairs, and I'll look up.
Hey, I got a piece too, son. What's up?
There may be only minutes, seconds left of someone's life. Why waste time?
I think the Riverside Militia is forming down the street.
I don't know. Turning his back to that guy was probably not smart.
Yeah.
Oh, he came back.
I wouldn't trust that nigga for a minute, son. I would have blasted this homie a long time ago.
This is the Stanley Kubrick shot.
He looked like James Mitchum there for a second.
Look at him, yo. He's going to homie's fucking bedroom to check on wifey. That's not cool.
Well, we've seen the last time that Vincent Price caught somebody in there.
Wasn't she dead?
She is dead.
It's almost over, darling.
He's a necrophiliac. He's trying to get in there like that.
Detail was perfect.
Oh, she's breathing.
Now she's breathing.
Oh, they in on it together.
Oh, check this out. She faking that shit.
They in on it together. Look at them.
Oh, she just wanted some new werewolf. I see.
We've done it. A perfect crime. Beautiful.
Has she killed him?
Not yet. But she will.
She wants the new werewolf, and that's what happened.
Get me out of this hanging harness.
Look at this. A hanging harness.
What time is it?
At first, I couldn't get Nora to want to protect herself with a gun. After you appeared at the window, everything began to work just as we had planned. You were wonderful. Just the touch that finally drove her into complete hysteria.
It'll be worth all of our planning, darling. Where's Nora now? What's happening?
On her way to the cellar.
So they planned to drive that girl nuts so she would kill Vincent
On his way
Price.
to the cellar, too.
Yes.
This plan does not make much sense.
Of what?
It's like the definition of
Mechanical
catfighting,
Cadillacs did
right?
shoot somebody?
That new stuff must be mad long or something if she do that for him.
Just
You
the
would
ghost
think
part
that
of the gag.
it wouldn't
We're
be
playing
that
for the
easy to
damages.
fool people into thinking she was dead, though.
The
You know?
caretakers.
But they had no idea what they were really doing.
Madison,
What about Nora? She's not stupid.
Darling, believe me, everything we've planned is working perfectly. Nora is sure Frederick murdered
For
you.
Vincent Price,
Because
yes.
Frederick attacked her in the cellar, not me. And now Nora's almost out of her mind with fear. The heads, the music, you're hanging. I tell you, when Frederick walks in there, she'll shoot him.
It's taking too long. David, you ought to be there.
Yeah, David.
Get there.
When you hear the shot, come down to the cellar.
It's all about to kick off.
She's using you, son.
She does Crazy Eyes pretty well, doesn't she?
She needs to hold that go with a little bit more confidence. I'm nervous right now, boy.
Girl, you should shut that door.
And now it's too late.
Oh no.
Oh, she bucked him, son. Bucked
My
him.
least vulnerable spot.
You screamed out now.
Why did she even shoot him?
She shot it for no reason and started screaming. There you go. The plan worked.
Oh, acid time.
Look at that. That's what Nemesis' basement looked like.
Dude, you know something I don't know because I don't have a basement.
Stop lying, bro. I know you have an arsenal there like the Punisher. He's the Punisher of California, folks.
I got a war room down there.
Oh, he's gonna dump him in there?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that was the acid vat?
Yep.
No more Vincent.
Nemesis War Journal.
Man, the nightgowns back in the day. What?
That's nice, though.
That's a little risque for 1959.
Where was she going? The ball? That ain't. I can't sleep in that.
It ain't for sleeping if we're getting teared off.
David.
David is dead.
Good David.
I feel like Vincent's turned this thing around.
Ghost for real.
Uh-oh. You screwed.
Bro, you
Somebody else is going into that.
Vinny don't play, son.
Your mission is to find a way out. All right, now Disney's coming for me.
This is like a fancy escape the room.
Drop kicker
Yes,
ass.
get closer to the vat of acid.
And then Vinny popping up. Where's Vinny?
Come on.
Vinny!
That's not Vinny. It's not the mustache.
I have you now, He-Man!
By the power of Grayskull.
Look at my boner.
Oh, no.
Not a whole new screen. Come on.
Give me a kiss.
Even my life. But you're not going to live to enjoy it.
I'll be punching the shit out of that skeleton. Get out of here.
Let's keep on walking into the basket.
Drop kick that skeleton.
You know it's Thriller.
Here she goes.
Girl, it's just a skeleton.
I'm sorry.
No, it looks goofy. It really does.
She should have
Like 1959 effects.
Skeleton. Give us some sweet music.
He doesn't have any muscles. How the hell does he work? He is stupid.
So she couldn't see the string.
Good night, Doctor. Good night, Annabelle. The crime you two planned was indeed perfect. Only the victim is alive and the murderers are not. It's a pity you didn't know when you started your game of murder that I was playing too.
Oh, that's awesome.
Vince the Magnificent Bastard.
It's right along here somewhere.
Lance! I've shot Mr. Lorne. He's down in the wine cellar.
Alive?
I don't think so.
See, that's where you go. Well, that's fine. We'll still get paid.
It's him. He's alive.
You didn't shoot anyone, my dear. I loaded your gun with blanks. I can tell you all now.
He ain't trust her.
Trent and my wife were planning to kill me. They failed. Trent tried to throw me in the vat. My wife stumbled and fell. I'm ready for justice to decide if I'm innocent or guilty.
Complete psychopath.
Wait, now that one of them's dead, though, do they get more money?
He might trouble just to keep him quiet.
I'll push them all in there now to make sure I don't gotta pay out.
Why would any of the four of them leave each other's side at this point?
And then they'll come for you.
I really could see Vince trying to kill every single one of them to make sure they couldn't talk.
Oh, yeah.
Or is it?
Nice.
Let's show them courage and show respect to the creative folks behind it, and that's it. We're done there.
Sweet.
So, what do you guys thought overall about this classic?
I'm gonna let the Real Romance team go first.
What do you think?
You.
I mean, I love old horror movies. Vincent Price is super good. I thought it was really good.
Now, not all old horror movies are great,
No.
but Vincent Price really is the shit. It was really fun. Really fun flick.
It was definitely better than the last one.
Yeah, way better than the last one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, there was no snoo in the last one. That's why.
What about you, Shade Wayne? What'd you think?
I thought it was pretty good. This is one of those things where, yeah, it's a little goofy. I mean, the effects are 1959. I mean, there's silly stuff going on. You know, there are things that don't, necessarily are not thought out in the way that maybe some stories are. But, I don't really care. It's too much fun. Vincent Price is really, really good in this. It's just he is such an awful psychopathic character, and he enjoys playing this, and it is, and he makes it really work. So yeah, I dig it.
Cool. How about you, Al?
I love it. This is classic horror. This type of stuff that I wish we could still do now. It was so innocent but fun. A great little plot, little twist. And Vince was the man at that back in the day. He's the icon, that horror icon. Something I don't think we'll ever get again. In the level that he did it. So it was a blast, and that Fleischer Superman, that shit was fire. You know what I mean? And again, to see Superman coming from an orphan perspective, think about that, folks.
Yeah, I enjoyed the movie as well. I think, it's 1959. It's a different audience, It's like stuff that would scare an audience back then. Now we look at as cheesy, but it's like the way you could have done modern effects for an audience back then. People would have been having heart attacks at the theater or something. So,
it's good. It's good cheesy though. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, and you could see there that Vincent Price is a master. He knows how to build suspense. That last line he delivered is just classic. So that was just awesome. And then I want to kick it back around to the Real Romance team and Shadewing too. But the Superman cartoon, I thought that animation was just classic and timeless. I really appreciated it, and it was cool. And I love seeing the old swoop suit, so that was cool. So. What about you, Shadewing? What'd you think of the Superman, the Max?
It's pretty good. I mean, you can definitely tell that it's old school, but it's aged really, really well. I really like the way Superman looks. He looks like a proper hero. He's square jawed, and he looks like he's ready to get into action. Lois, I kind of felt like had moments of the modern version, even though it's very 40s. You can definitely tell that. But yeah, I mean, it's a simple plot. It's simply resolved. It's A to B to C. It's good for what it is. I dug it.
Yeah, and it was fun to see. It would have been fun to go to a movie and to have that come on beforehand and stuff like that. So it was cool. What about you, Bamf, Brittany? What'd you guys think of the Superman cartoon?
I mean, I like that he wasn't overpowered. Like, I hate that about Superman now. They just here's a bunch of powers and he's gonna beat everything. But I like that he got his butt kicked a little bit. But I thought it looked nice. The classic animation looked, it looked really good.
Yeah, it was cheesy, but it was also very, like you were saying, A to B to C, very linear. You could tell what was happening. And they didn't overcomplicate it with any extra comic book context, right? You go into this knowing absolutely nothing, and you still get a nice, concise, put-together story.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it gives you what you need. Superman saves the day. He's got some powers. Lois is doing her thing. And, and you see some Metropolis and everything. And, for a short cartoon, what more do you need, really? Yeah. So, cool. Well, before we say goodbye, I want to say thank you to all you guys again. We're going to pick out another film. Any of you have any suggestions or anything you'd like to watch? Shoot them on over to us, the Cinema Crusaders, or to me at Nemesis FC2, or any of the other Crusader crew. So I'm going to sign off and kick it over to the other people to say goodbye. So on behalf of myself, thank you. Shadewing, if you want to give where people can find you on Twitter or social media.
Yeah, you can find me at Shadewing on Twitter. I'm usually pretty active there. So yeah, give me an ad and I'll be more than glad to talk to you.
Cool. And Real Romance team.
All right, well, I'm at Bamf and Bob on Twitter. She's at BookNerd528 on Instagram. We also do the at Real Romance UCPN handle, and we drop every Friday.
Yeah, definitely.
But FYI, this next Friday is going to be our last episode for 2020, and we'll pick back up in 2021 with season 3.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. Everybody check that out. They're covering movies, doing some great stuff on there. And then I'm going to let Mr. Al Mega himself take us out and plug everything away and finish off the broadcast.
So let's do it up first. Make sure to follow ComicCrusaders.com, UndercoverCapes.com, and follow Cinema Crusaders on Twitter. They're all over the place. This is what they do in Nemesis. Make sure to follow my team. We do reviews, new releases Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. But just check it out. Every day we got new content, new reviews, new previews, new news. So if you want to stay in tune with what's going on, make sure to check us out, ComicCrusaders.com. All right. And with that, I'm Al Mega with this amazing family of contributors with Nemesis, Shadewing, and the Real Romance team with Brit and Bamf. Ladies, thank you for joining us. Hasta la próxima.